Corey is a plant. Corey was, Puff Daddy, Nanny, Manny. You know what I'm saying? Then he was with Justin Bieber.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Fame Report. And today we got a really, really good one today. We got Kanye leaks Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble's footage with Diddy's You Know What workers. This video is by a channel called Riveted. I love their content. I'm going to leave the link to the rest of the video if you want to watch it in the comments below. But I've never watched this video before, so you're going to get a genuine reaction. Now, I have seen this clip that you about to see, that you're looking at right here. But other than that, haven't seen the video. So here we go. Get ready. Let's go.
Corey is a plant. Corey was, Puff Daddy, Nanny, Manny. You know what I'm saying? Then he was with Justin Bieber when Justin Bieber got in trouble. And then when Bruce did a transition to Caitlyn, he popped up. Now he running around like...
Kim Kardashian is linked to the Diddy lawsuit. Yeah. Kim, 24 hours before the raid, unfollowed Diddy despite continuing to follow him even after the Cassie lawsuit.
Have you ever observed how, like...
Real quick. And I want your opinion. I want your opinion on this, right? Okay, so he unfollowed him. Kim unfollowed and followed. And then I just heard... this album or a track per se from Drake where he talked about Kendrick's wife not following Kendrick. Now, to be honest with you, I didn't think that really mattered that much. But you want to know what's interesting? I kind of changed my mind. Because you know what? Perception is everything. The way people perceive you is everything. And especially when you're a celebrity or something like that. So I just wanted to put that out there because recently I kind of changed my mind with that. Let me know what you think in the comments below about that. But back to the video.
Clockwork, Kanye West seems to foresee certain truths every half year or so. Well, let's take a moment to acknowledge how Kanye was notably prescient when he brought attention to Kris Jenner's partner, Corey Gamble, and his associations with Diddy long before the recent wave of Diddy-related allegations flooded the media. Moreover, Kim Kardashian is reportedly involved in his drama.
Kim Kardashian is linked to the Diddy lawsuit. Yeah. Kim, 24 hours before the raid, unfollowed Diddy despite continuing to follow him even after the Cassie lawsuit.
This revelation unveils a compelling narrative, hinting at Corey's potential involvement as one of those enigmatic celebrity handlers with potential connections to government entities, shedding light on his relationship with Diddy as well. Stick around for this intriguing tale. It's bound to pique your interest. Long before the masses grasped its significance, Kanye had already spotlighted Diddy's tangled ties with the authorities. Turns out, Corey and Diddy's bond runs far deeper than a casual acquaintance. Corey was the first responder when Diddy's former partner, Kim Porter, tragically departed. Rumors swirl that Diddy possibly leveraged Corey to access Justin Bieber's circle. Kanye, however, has long sounded the alarm about Corey's dubious character, even taking measures to shield his children from him. If that's not a glaring warning sign, what is? What exactly is Kanye insinuating about Corey, and what's the connection between Corey, Kris Jenner, and Diddy? Prepare for a revelation as we unravel the tangled web.
He Kylie Daddy. But he's there for the agenda and controlling the power of that family. Four of those people in that family have been raised Christian by Rob Kardashian. I know y'all want a question, but did you ask something? I think you just gotta
let me just pause it real quick. Okay, so check this out, right? This is my opinion on what I think Kanye tried to do at this one point in time, this moment right here. I believe he tried to have a Cat Williams moment, right? I believe that's what he tried to do. And it didn't go in his favor. And I think it had a lot to do with what was going on with him at the time, why he wasn't able to have that mic drop Cat Williams moment. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. Back to the video.
It's not even venting or inventing. It's up. They done fuck with me too long.
See?
Every time they say my name,
it's up. And it reminds me of when Cat Williams basically said the same thing. He said it's up. Actually, he literally said the same thing. It's up. Everything is going to get exposed in 2024, right? And it's so crazy to me how he literally saw the future with this. Like, literally, everything is getting exposed this year. Everything. With all of these celebrities. I don't think we've ever had a year like this. Let's be honest. Come on now. I don't think we ever had a year like this one, right? It's just crazy to me. But back to the video.
Kris Jenner's beau, Corey Gamble, finds himself thrust back into the limelight thanks to his apparent connections with Diddy. But what's truly raising eyebrows are the peculiar revelations about Corey's enigmatic past. Despite being romantically linked to Kris Jenner for what seems like an eternity, Corey's origins and previous endeavors remain a mystery. What adds to the intrigue is Corey's seemingly extensive network within Hollywood, effortlessly mingling with the likes of Diddy, Ellen DeGeneres, Jay-Z, Beyonce, and even Prince Harry. Remember that moment captured last year when Corey and Jay-Z discreetly ushered Beyonce away from prying paparazzi eyes after a pre-Grammy bash? Rumor has it that they were shielding Queen Bey from unwanted attention. Why is Kris Jenner's partner suddenly morphing into Beyonce's personal protector? And brace yourself, Corey's also been caught hitching rides on the Carter family's exclusive jet. But here's the kicker. What's Corey's actual hustle? Some whisper he's dabbling in Hollywood handling. But hold on to your hats, folks. Why would he bother with A-list celebs when he's got Kris Jenner, the human ATM, on his arm? Rumor has it, there's more to Corey's handling game than meets the eye. Word on the street suggests these handlers might have deeper connections, possibly even ties to government agencies. In a more shocking revelation,
All right, so hold on. They really pushing this government agency thing and handler thing. And to be quite honest with you, what do I feel about it? I mean, there's definitely higher ups, but why would the higher ups need to hire? Well, okay, I guess I can see that. So the higher ups, they hire a face to make it look like, you know, because of course they are not indirectly controlling. Well, they're indirectly controlling things, but they gotta have a face, right? Because the government agency, of course, you know, they can't control it themselves. Well, they technically can, but they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to see that, right? So then they hire these people, and they have these people, front-facing people, right? Basically, they put them in these positions of power, right, to really regulate everything. Well, I don't know if they're doing that good of a job, because especially with all this stuff, I don't know if they're doing that great of a job. But maybe this is the agenda, right? We don't know. Back to the video.
Kanye revealed that Kris was being involved in a secret relationship with rapper Drake.
Drake is the greatest rapper ever.
And you said,
and I don't apologize about it.
You said in war he'll fuck your baby's mother's mother?
Yeah, that was hard.
That was hard. I was like, what's going on? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
We was confused.
You know what it means. So,
God damn it.
And I put like, Corey know what it means.
Corey, oh my God.
So, now, consider the case of Kanye West's ex-personal trainer, Harley Pasternak. Recent revelations suggest he had ties to Canadian intelligence before entering the celebrity fitness world. This hints at a deeper layer to the roles of celebrity handlers. They're not mere assistants. They're allegedly strategically placed by industry bigwigs to maintain control over stars, ensuring compliance and silence on industry matters. Moreover, they're purportedly instrumental in promoting certain political agendas to fan bases. When Kanye publicly criticized his former trainer, Harley, the response was chilling. Harley purportedly threatened Kanye with institutionalization, showcasing the extent of control these handlers wield. It raises questions. If Harley were just a trainer, would he possess the authority to make such threats, including the possibility of forced medical...
That's a good point. That's a really good point. This video kind of swaying my opinion a little bit. Because if that's true, you gotta admit, that's a good point. Back to the video.
And confinement. It's a stark reminder of the influence these handlers exert behind the scenes.
Media outlets are not usually in the business of ignoring remarkable things, but they did. And what he posted was a picture of a text exchange that he had with Harley Pasternak.
Says, I'm going to help you one of a couple ways. First, you and I sit down and have a loving and open conversation, but you don't use...
Hold on. Let's see if we could, because he's going a little too fast. So I'm going to help one of a couple ways. First, you and I sit down, have a loving and open conversation, but you don't use cuss words. Oh, okay, so he's basically trying to, and everything that is discussed is based in fact. All right, so First of all, if you my trainer, why are we having this conversation? Like, you my trainer, dog. Like, this ain't happening, right? So I don't know. This is evidence. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I was talking about as evidence, right? So this counts. Back to the video.
Cuss words. Discuss is based in fact. And that's some crazy stuff that dumb friend of yours told you or you saw in a tweet. Second option, I have you institutionalized again where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to zombie land forever. Play date.
What?
Play date with the kids.
Kanye believes that Harley is just a small piece in the puzzle of Hollywood handlers. When he aired his grievances about Harley, he didn't hold back. He also voiced worry about other handlers circling his family. Although he didn't name names, fans speculated whether Corey Gamble was one of them.
It just won't be the same. Wanted to medicate me every day. You realize, like, they could have just switched to medication and I wouldn't be here. And on the news, they would have said it was because of a mental issue. Every time they say I'm crazy, it's just when I'm saying the truth. So what's the crazy part?
Why Corey, you inquire? Well, it appears Kanye has made it abundantly clear in the past that he's not exactly pleased about Corey's presence around his children. Let's take a trip back to the summer of 2020 when Kanye made headlines by retreating to his Wyoming ranch, voicing on Twitter his concerns that his wife Kim Kardashian and mother-in-law Kris Jenner were conspiring to have him involuntarily committed under a 5,150 psychiatric hold. In a subsequent tweet, Kanye specifically called out Kris and Corey, stating, "Kris, don't play with me. You and Corey are not welcome around my children. Y'all attempted to have me confined." Speculation swirled among fans, suggesting Kanye's concern for Corey stemmed from his perceived disregard for boundaries, particularly evident in an incident where Corey mentioned he would react physically if scratched by Kourtney and Scott's daughter, Penelope. Some were swift to rally behind Corey, contending that maybe Kourtney and Scott's children were challenging. Yet, Scott Disick intervened, clarifying that despite Penelope's conduct, Corey had exceeded his role by presuming authority to discipline others' kids. It's absolutely mind-boggling to observe Corey's audacious behavior, assuming the role of an authority figure over Scott and Kourtney's children. It's nearly as surprising as witnessing Harley Pasternak's threat to institutionalize Kanye. But what's equally astonishing is that this incident isn't the sole example of Corey's peculiar conduct around the younger members of the Kardashian-Jenner clan. Fans are abuzz with rumors about Corey's purported fixation on Kylie Jenner, as he's been spotted more than once casting lingering glances her way.
We don't rush. We float through life like unicorns, you feel me?
You're not chasing?
No. Well, at least we don't have to take your bumper ride.
Get in the car. To Kris.
To Kris. Patience and no stress.
To patience.
And no stress.
Let's go, Scott.
Back in 2019, Kanye had his sights set on Corey from the get-go. He didn't hesitate to shine a spotlight on Corey's shady behavior, like keeping his own family at arm's length from the Kardashians. But here's where things get interesting. Kris wasn't about to let Kanye's accusations slide. She went into full-on defense mode, pointing fingers at her own clan and insinuating that they were the ones planting doubts about Corey in Kanye's mind. It was a classic case of diversion tactics. Kris aiming to shield Corey from any scrutiny before anyone could start digging into his past. But Kanye wasn't ready to hit pause just yet. In the annals of 2022, Kanye once again took aim at Corey, this time unleashing a torrent of words. On Instagram, Kanye posted a snapshot of Corey, accompanying it with a scathing caption, branding him as devoid of godliness. What's more, Kanye delved into Corey's associations with Diddy and Justin Bieber, suggesting a divine plan to oust this perceived godless figure. Kanye didn't stop there. He hinted at Corey's dubious past, insinuating involvement as a paid puppet master and describing a transformation from a seemingly benign presence in Puff's circle to someone who ingratiated themselves into Bieber's orbit, even capitalizing on Kris's divorce. Kanye made a surprising revelation, recounting the time he personally escorted Corey out of his daughter's birthday bash. He lamented the fact that they've never crossed paths with Corey's family and speculated that they likely never will. Kanye hinted at Corey's alleged influence on Kim's political leanings, insinuating a deep connection with liberal circles. Furthermore, he expressed suspicions about Corey's affiliations, suggesting ties to governmental or shadowy corporate entities like DuPont, the chemical giant.
It was settled. Turns out Kris Jenner makes all of her daughters give 10% of their income to a church. The church is run by none other than Lou Taylor. So Lou is allegedly Diddy's manager, and Diddy is asking Lou.
Now, 10% is a lot. Yeah, I just want, yeah, okay? Because he said 10% of all of their income. And Kim alone is, bringing it in. So, I just want to let y'all, y'all pretty sure y'all already know that. But another thing that I want to discuss that's really interesting to me is how people always portray Kanye as being really crazy and X, Y, and Z. But, this video is proving that he's not. I'm just going to be honest with you, because some of this stuff looks like it's like a puzzle, right? Can you put the pieces together in a way where it makes sense? And can you provide the evidence as well? Because I feel like a lot of people, especially blogs and things of that nature, when they report things and they say things, they're not putting all the pieces together and then saying, here's the evidence, right? It's usually, here's the gossip, here's what it is. And then there's first of all, either the gossip isn't verified or the evidence isn't true, right? Or it's fake evidence, right? So back to the video.
To pay off the victims.
You know how Kanye West always seems to come out with these wild ideas that later turn out to be true? Well, it seems like history might be repeating itself once again. Remember when Kanye hinted at Corey getting Kim Kardashian involved with liberals in a significant way? Let's unravel this. To start, Kim Kardashian publicly supported Hillary Clinton during her presidential campaign. Now, what's the connection between Hillary and DuPont? Let's delve into it. In a twist of corporate intrigue, Ellen Coleman, the former CEO of DuPont, surprised many when she abruptly stepped down from her position in October 2015. This strategic move came just months ahead of the 2016 Democratic primary race. Adding another layer to the narrative, Coleman later threw her support behind Hillary Clinton's presidential bid in June 2016. Interestingly, it's worth noting that both Coleman and Clinton have something in common beyond their political affiliations. They share the same stylist, Nina McLemore. McLemore's expertise in crafting sophisticated pantsuits for professional women underscores
So hold on, pause, all right. Because they're going off the deep end with this stuff. I want to hear, and I think y'all are here too. We here to hear about, first of all, how Diddy got involved. Okay, here it is, okay. Bear with me, guys, stay with me. Keep your popcorn by your side, because I think we right about here. Here we go. This looks like where it is right here, okay. Let's see.
But guess what? Are you ready to hear something even crazier?
To keep them quiet.
Let's go. Bring it on.
Lou is the one who put Britney Spears in a conservatorship, and while Kim was married to Kanye, she tried to force him in one too. And during these so-called conservatorships, The Guardian steals money from these celebrities and pays out victims through the church to make it seem like.
Moreover, rumor has it that Corey has a close relationship with Diddy, which has lasted for years. Some sources even suggest that Corey might be Diddy's cousin, although this hasn't been confirmed. What we do know is that Corey has been a key member of Diddy's inner circle for quite some time. Interestingly, Corey was among the first to arrive at the scene when Diddy's ex, Kim Porter, passed away under mysterious circumstances in 2018.
All right, so they already said that in the beginning. We already repeated that information. So it don't really look like anything crazy was exposed. But let me tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. This video definitely put a lot into perspective for me in terms of how I feel about puppets. And, you hear about it, but I think this is a really good video in terms of, bringing to light the puppets that are placed by these governments, right? Because that's talked about. But this video did a good job of showing evidence and Kanye having that text. First of all, if you a trainer, you're here to train me, sir. That's why you're here. You're here to train me. We're not here to talk about my medication. Well, technically, if you're a trainer and you're my dietitian, then okay, right? But telling me that you're going to put me in a mental institution and all that stuff, that's not your job. That's a psychiatrist. You're my personal trainer. Let me land with that, right? So yeah, that's my opinion on this situation. So how do I feel about it? Well, look, to be quite honest with you, I do believe that there are puppets placed, right? Do your own research, people out there. Comment below on what you think, right, about, are these puppets real? How many of them are there? Is Corey Gamble one of them? Is Diddy one of them, right? That's a good question to ask too. Now, I don't think so, really, because the thing about the puppets is they are on timing. They're on point, usually, from what it looks like, right? Because you're assigned by government entities, right? So you're not out here throwing parties and going crazy, right? So that's my opinion, okay? That's just my opinion. You can have yours. Thank you for watching the video. I'm going to end it here. Make sure you slap the like button in the face and headbutt the subscribe button for me. Until next time.